What's going on, YouTube family? I'm back at it again, this time with a review of the Riu Palace, Baja, California. Of course, guys, Cabo, Mexico is not only known for its huge hotels and all-inclusive packages, but it's also very much known for that freaking art that everyone wants to get access to. This thing, it is magnificent. But if you didn't know, Cabo also has great fishing as well as wildlife, whales, seals. But this is what draws folks in every year. Is this. Look at that view. Look at the beautiful water, the walkable beaches. A quick tidbit of information for those of you that may be curious about going to Cabo if you've never been to Cabo, St. Lucas, Mexico, is that a lot of the hotels do not have access to water that's swimmable, meaning that hotels that have fenced-off areas are few and far between. A lot of the hotels do not have that, and if you're not a strong swimmer, I would highly caution you to jump in the water. The water gets deep very quickly, and there are lots of undertows. With that said, back to the Riu Palace. So, I'm going to drop a pin here. I think Riu is up to something, because right next to the palace, drop the pin there, it's huge and empty, guys, and guess what? I think that's going to be another hotel. Now, this is the main section of the Riu Palace. Now, here I'm going to identify a couple things. That right there is going to be in the main area bar if you're near the pool. That's the DJ booth, so if you're near the pool during the daytime, that's where the DJ will be occupied. And then that is the snack bar. All those items are going to be very important to you. These, of course, are the areas that you're going to be eating. The snack bar, guys, has nachos, patties, hot dogs, that type of stuff. I will tell you that the beans for those nachos are freaking amazing. And when you're in the pool, there are poolside bars, so that's not an issue. Alright guys, I'm going to get a little closer and drop in some pins. Just want to tell you, FYI, snack bar, of course, is going to be identified by the white hand, and then the 3 dots are all places for you to eat. Now this area is really important, guys, because this is where you're going to be doing the majority of your hanging out, especially during the daytime. There's only one main pool here. I mean, there's a couple pools, but there's only one main area. Now, just a quick tidbit of information. If you've never stayed at any of the Riu all-inclusive properties, there are generally 3 tiers of Riu Hotel. You have your entry level, your mid-tier, and then your upper end. Your upper end is going to be known as Palace. So generally, especially in all the all-inclusive places, if you stay at anything that says Riu Palace, then that means that's your upper end tier resort. What's so special about that, guys, is that that gives you access to any resort in the Riu class that's lower than it. So, because I stayed at the Riu Palace, Baja, California, I have instant access to all of the amenities in the Riu Santa Fe. Now, what we're looking at now is just how large the Santa Fe really is. I cannot fit the entire Santa Fe complex in this one shot. So, I'm going to drop a couple of pins so we can start identifying some of the areas. Alright, so here, guys, this is the main pool of the Riu Santa Fe. Again, we're looking at the Riu Santa Fe complex. Alright, here, guys, is where Building 7 is located. Again, if you want to have an ocean view, you want to be in the back part of the Riu Santa Fe, and that's where Building 7 is. This is the Riu Palace, not to be confused with the Riu Palace, Baja, California. It's different. This is the family resort Riu Palace. But again, it is small in comparison to the Riu Santa Fe. Now, a lot of the events, this is something that they didn't have when I was there previously. A lot of the events and things of that nature happens at the Riu Santa Fe. So the Riu Santa Fe is starting out, guys, to look like where a lot of the parties and all that other stuff is. So, as you can see in this clip, this is a daytime pool party, and I believe that happens on Fridays, and then Saturdays is like an evening pool party. This was early on. It was actually pretty lit, I'm going to be quite honest with you. But if you stay at the Riu Palace, Baja, California, of course, you have access to this, and there is not any additional charge for these amenities. Now, while I just have a video playing. This is one morning I was capturing some information on the beach. I do want to tell you guys about overall, my stay and really the rooms there, the food, and all that other good stuff. Things are going to be important to you. So number one, the rooms look exactly as they do on the brochures or what you can see online through any of the travel booking sites. My particular room was a partial ocean view, which wasn't bad at all. I would tell you that because of the size of the hotel, if you don't get an ocean view, you're going to be looking at the courtyard. If you want to save some bucks, great idea. Otherwise, it's pretty cool to wake up to, you know, the arch, and, you know, just being able to see the ocean and having a nice cool breeze. I will tell you that the food is good. It's, in my opinion, it's a step above what you would get at the Riu Santa Fe. Now, on a different note, alcohol, on the other hand, to me, the drinks were a little bit stronger at the Santa Fe. Not so much at the Palace, although, you know, it wasn't bad. The poolside is always a good time. I just, overall, guys, honestly, I really like this resort because of the size. It was perfect. You're going to do any kind of walking if you're on a resort, of course, but it's not nearly the same amount of walking that you would have if you were staying at the Santa Fe. On a different note, if you do decide to visit the Santa Fe, because you do have an opportunity to do that, if you are booking at the Riu Palace, Baja, California, you have all the access to the amenities of the Santa Fe. There's not an easy way to get there, guys. You have to do it from the beach. If you've never been to Cabo before, this is not the powdery sand that you normally are used to in the Caribbean. It ain't that type of stuff. It's a little bit more coarser. And you have to walk on the beach to get to the back of the hotel. So that isn't cool, but maybe Riu would change that. Last but not least, of course, when you're on vacation, you have the opportunity to make and meet really cool people. I don't know why I said make, so I apologize for that. But meet cool people. I just want to give a shout out to, and I can't think her name, so please forgive me if you're watching this, but the lady that I was talking to, from Virginia, her and her husband. I know her husband's name was John, and that was awesome. And then from my friend that is from Atlanta that will be coming to Houston, or so she tells me. Thank you so much. It was dope meeting you guys. Thanks for watching, because in order for you to see this, you had to watch it. So I appreciate you for watching this. And guys, if you have any questions, hopefully I didn't leave out too much. Just want to kind of make this short and sweet. But if you have any questions or comments or whatever, please leave them in. I'm pretty good about responding back to those. But thank you again for watching. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Be blessed. Later. Oh, and on another note, that's actually me in the video. I'm just not following some random dude on the beach. So, anyway. All right, guys. Later.